So you finally unlocked the M123K. On paper, it has potential. It's one of the fastest firing LMGs in its class, but in reality, it can be a handful. If you're not using this LMG on the support class, it feels sluggish, and it has an annoying side-to-side bounce that makes it hard to consistently track your targets. But with the right attachments, this LMG can beam whole squads before they even knew what hit them. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to transform this LMG into a god tier weapon. So I'll quit wasting time and get straight into the video. First things first, the muzzle. I decided to use the standard suppressor. Big surprise, I know. This suppressor will fully hide in-world spotting and hide your ping on the minimap up to 15 meters. For the barrel, you're going to want to go with the heavy barrel until you can get your hands on the heavy extended barrel. If you don't know, this barrel is going to improve your firing accuracy over extended periods, which is going to help you in mid to long range gunfights. To minimize the recoil and that side-to-side bounce, you're going to want to use the ribbed vertical grip to moderately improve recoil control. This grip obviously comes with a penalty to ADS accuracy while moving, but if you know how to burst fire, you won't really notice that penalty that much. I decided to equip the 5mW green laser just so I can get easy hipfire kills in any close quarters encounters. And other than that, you're going to want to stick with a 100 round mag with standard ammunition and a sight of your choosing. Personally, I like to use a mini flex on my builds, but any 1.5 or 2x scope works just fine. Now this setup is great for mid to long range gunfights, but we could do better. In order to do that, you're going to need to level this LMG up a little bit more. For the muzzle, you'll want the long suppressor, which is going to keep you off the minimap while firing and improve your recoil buildup and recovery at the cost of hipfire accuracy and weapon sway, which is actually pretty minimal. For the barrel, you're going to want to use the heavy extended barrel, which is the key to making this build as accurate as possible. This barrel will improve firing accuracy over extended periods and increase your muzzle velocity, which makes this LMG way more viable in mid to long range fights. For the grip, you're going to want to get your hands on the full angled grip. This grip is non-negotiable if you want to stay alive in close range gunfights. This grip does have slightly less recoil compared to the ribbed vertical grip, but those buffs to draw speed and ADS speed make this a must-have for winning those unexpected fights. And for the laser, you'll want the 50mW blue laser. This will improve your hipfire accuracy and ADS accuracy while moving, which is going to offset that spread penalty from the foregrip, and it's going to help even more in any unexpected encounters up close. Besides that, I'm sticking with a 100 round mag with standard ammunition and the 1x mini flex sight. But like I said earlier, you can use whatever you're comfortable using. Starting off with this early level build, you'll notice that the recoil is pretty minimal, but there is a little bit of horizontal recoil you have to deal with, and that side-to-side bounce is pretty noticeable. But if you're burst firing, it's not that bad. If you only want to use this build in mid to long range encounters, I would recommend getting rid of the laser because it will make you easier to spot. But if you're trying to keep this in close to mid range encounters, the laser will help you a lot. The damage model on this LMG is pretty good. You'll be doing 25 damage up until about 10 meters, and you'll be doing 20 damage past that up until around 80 meters. Moving on to the max level build, and you'll notice that the recoil is a lot easier to control. Like, I'm barely pulling down my mouse as I'm shooting at these targets. Burst firing is a lot easier, so you'll have an easier time hitting targets at range. And those extra benefits to ADS speed and draw speed are going to help you a lot in any close range encounters. This gun still has some pretty noticeable side-to-side bounce, so you do have to be careful when you're fighting in mid to long range fights. So there you have it. These builds would turn this LMG into a squad-wiping laser beam. If this guide helped you out, hit that subscribe button to keep up with the best tips, tricks, and breakdowns in Battlefield 6. Now get out there and show the enemy the true power of the M123K.